All right, I'm back. I'm back. Trying to see how I can get the screen up for you guys, and it will be up and going. I'm back. Trying to see how I can get the screen up for you guys. Up and going. What the heck is this? Nah, hold on. This thing here. All right, cool. So this is the screen I want. All right, cool. And then Hangouts. How do I get Hangouts to get me the screen that I want? It's like, what the heck? All right. I'm getting better. I'm getting there, guys. Bear with me. All right. Screen share. Here we go. NBA. This is it. Start. Perfect. We're getting there. Back to you guys. All right. We're going to have to move quickly because I got about 10, 15 minutes and I want to have these lineups up. Fuck. I was saying that I'm gonna make the lineup here. I was just curious as far as to how the couple teams that played Orlando, their point guards, how well they do, because Orlando's playing this new up pace game where they're pushing the tempo, and that's why Alfred Payton is looking like Russell Westbrook out there because they're playing with that similar style of basketball. And without Vucevic on the floor, it's allowing Alfred Payton to have more shots, more touches, and kind of control the defense better. So Rondo had a decent game against them with that up pace matchup. But Rondo doesn't start. I think Jerry and Grant got the start, and Jerry and Grant did very well against them. And Jerry and Grant doesn't have a record for doing well. So I like Kemba Walker, and I like Alfred Payton. Kemba Walker seems to play decent defense. So Alfred Payton is going to have his fair share of work, but to need low 40s and doing that in 3 out of the last 5 games is pretty convincing. And I did say that if Vucevic was out, that Alfred Payton will be in play. So now I got to find a way to configure it. For 7K, it's tough. I still like the lineup that I had initially. I just have to get rid of Noel because he's not playing. Let's see if I could squeeze Peyton in. I don't think that game is going to be a blowout. I don't really think about blowouts when I make my lineups, by the way. It's just not recommended. We see the Nets beat Memphis. We see teams beat Golden State that should be blowouts. You can't bank on the game being a blowout. So I don't really bank on the game being a blowout when I'm picking it. All right. So let's look at the lineup, the original lineup. Dennis Schroeder. How did he get in my lineup? It's weird. I never picked Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder, I'm not playing today. I'll put Peyton where Schroeder is and kind of play around with it. I like Peyton tonight just because Vucevic is out. I think his floor is pretty safe tonight. He's been doing well in the last 10 games. He had some games where he can get you in the teens, but I don't think that's going to be the case tonight. I think he's full of confidence. He's been playing well. He's a little rested. Charlotte's banged up with the big guys, so he'll be able to grab rebounds, and it looks like that's his thing. I think the assist will be there for him. I don't think he'll get you 22 points, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. He'll have a line similar to this one here, I think, tonight. About a double digits in assist and rebounds. He may miss the triple double, but he'll have good numbers and he'll score low to mid teens and he'll still bring value. So he's in a good spot. Be confident rostering Alfred Payton. Um, just gonna get a lineup, submit it, make sure I got it covered, and then I'm gonna get in the YouTube chat and we can discuss whatever you guys want to talk about. Gallinari should play, so I don't love Chandler as much as I did before. Dwayne Wade, I like him. Sub 7K Dwayne Wade can get you into the 40s any given night. Houston is a good matchup for him to do that. It doesn't seem like he'll have any restrictions. I'll fire him up. Um, Paul George, I didn't really love. I got him in the lineup by default, but now that I'm configuring some stuff, I'm going to take him out. And let's shop for small forwards. I do. Now that Dwayne Wade is playing, Jimmy Butler will have a better game. I really believe that. But I think Middleton was in my original lineup. For sub 7K, Middleton is intriguing. Indiana is a good matchup for him. I want to see what what's his name did against Indiana. They don't even have him here anymore, do they? Tony Parker against Indiana put up 33 minutes and was able to put 43 points up. I think Middleton is kind of taking over that role, so I think Middleton is the replacement for Parker right now, and I think Middleton has a good game tonight. All right, so fire that up with confidence. Power forward tonight. Let's see who I had initially. Sorry for the chippy. This will improve as we go forward. I just trust me, as much as I do videos, I'm not computer savvy. I look at a lot of YouTube tutorials and I try to put together good lineups. So Tony Snell is in play. I do like Tony Snell. TGP. Thanks for showing love, man. You've been around since day one. You show a lot of love. You support it. You win with me, I'm sure, and we're just gonna keep winning. We're gonna keep getting that money. So let's take another look at Snell for tonight. Again, another good matchup. He's cheap. So if we can get low 20s out of Snell, we won't be too disappointed, right? He's been pretty stable. He's in a good matchup, like I said. And he's a good cuff to Middleton. If Middleton doesn't do too well, then it's almost guaranteed that Snell will. And if Snell doesn't do too well, I like that for Middleton. I think they're a good handcuff. And he's showing that he's getting minutes in the mid to upper 30s. Beasley is still out, I believe. Milwaukee, small forward. Beasley is still out. And I like Snell. All right. So go ahead, fire him up with confidence. But before I do that, I just want to see what other options are available to me. Initially at power forward, who did I have? Wilson Chandler. So we got to find a power forward that we are confident about tonight, right? Karl Anthony Towns is a little overpriced. Draymond Green. I did like him initially, and I took him out my lineup for budget reasons. If I play him, I only have 4,800. I think this is the spot for Draymond. We do know that athletic big men against Minnesota destroys. Golden State's on a little losing streak. They have not been playing well. Draymond Green thrives in these situations. He's gonna. I see him close to a triple double tonight. They played one game already. He played 34 minutes. He only took 9 shots, and I'm sure Kevin Durant was there, and he was good for a point per minute. I think he exceeds that. He's in the 40s tonight. I'm gonna play Draymond Green with confidence. I'm gonna put Snell in. The matchup is there. He's cheap, and then for 5,800 to round it out, I'm gonna go with what's you guys' suggestion? Who you think is a good play here? Let me check the injury news because it's getting close to lock. I use Fantasy Lab. Shout out to them. Um, Oh, fire up Snell. Brogdon is out. Teletovic is out. Get Snell in your lineup, guys. They are short. Milwaukee Bucks are gonna need Snell tonight. Did you guys just see what I just saw? Mamba, I know it's tough on Snell, but you see what I just saw. You're gonna get Snell in your lineup. It's a winning lineup tonight. All right. Um, Definitely like Snell. News just broke. Um, Bowie, I see you promoting Dirk Nowitzki. I'm not a fan. Um, just not a fan. I'm not. He can have good nights. He has been, but the matchup, something. It's just that feeling. Like last night, Conley was the chalk. I had him in my lineup from the night before. I was like Conley, Conley, Conley. Then I got the feeling like, nah, let's not play Conley tonight. I just did some research and I looked at some matchups and tonight matchup, I just came back inside. I wanted to get prepared for this live stream earlier, but some stuff happened that I couldn't. But tonight matchup kind of convincing last night matchup convinced me that Conley was not the right play to have. And I took him out and he did nothing. All right. Harford. Harford is cheap. How cheap? I don't think he's 5,800 cheap, and I don't want to take anyone. Oh, shoot. Look at that. He's in a good matchup. Jokic may be out, which helps Harford better. Let's see what centers have been doing against Denver. Let's take a look at Jokic. No, I'm not. Let's look at Plumlee because Jokic really has been out. It's not going to give me an accurate. Well, so Gortat and Kufos played Plumlee recently. Oh, Gortat had the one great game that he had in like 10 games, right? So we know that a team will maximize on Denver. Denver is high pace. Although Horford gets no rebounds, I think tonight he can get some because of the high pace game. If Gortat can go into Denver and get 30s when he's been struggling, then I feel good about Horford. So I'm gonna get Horford in my lineup. I got 9 minutes. I'm gonna help you guys out with your suggestion. I just want to get my lineup squared away, and then to go up. If I can go up on someone, it'll probably be. Let's see. If I want to go up on Alfred Payton, it'll be for 7,200. There's nobody. Rubio tonight, I will be careful. All right. Rubio's not going to grab as much rebounds tonight. Draymond Green is going to take over tonight's game. I'm feeling it, man. Get Draymond Green in your lineup. Be careful with Rubio. 7,000 if I upgrade Wade. Klay Thompson, no. I'm gonna pass on that. Middleton for 68. Is there an upgrade for him? I'm gonna pass on Schroeder, Bonds, Ibaka. Kufos for 4,100. Although Kufos is a value play, if I can get someone that can give me what he can give me plus more, and those CJ Miles for Costa Kufos, that's a legitimate trade off. Okay, Costa Kufos, that's tough. In 25 minutes against Washington, he only put up 14. Gortat down low can be a force. And they have a lot of bigs, man. Costa Kufos, he can get you mid-20s into the 30s, which would be 8, 10 times. Oh, man, I feel I can't do it. I can't take out Costa Kufos. Draymond is not getting into foul trouble against Cat. Don't promote that. I'm not taking out Draymond. CJ Miles been doing great, but he's not I don't like to replace centers. I'm telling you guys, I don't like to replace. I'll take the $200 loss. I think this lineup is pretty solid. It's a last minute for me. I'm gonna insert that one into Kemba Wade, Middleton, Kemba Wade, Middleton. No Wilson Chandler. Draymond Green tonight is a play, man. Because Steph Curry's been trying to do it, and clearly he's going through a slump. So, I think that he's gonna finally realize that someone else needs to step up, and Draymond is the guy that will voice his concern and say, "Hey, I'm the guy that's gonna step up." So I'm gonna do that. Get that locked in. Harden, DeRozan, Snell, Vincent. Oh, I still love this one. I love this one. It's a lot of upside. I have Harden and DeRozan, and then I'll even put Kufos back. Um, Horford. I like Horford again tonight. Last game out 30, and 30 is about value. We know you have 40 upside. Do I want to have him in both of my lineups? I don't know. Quincy AC, I'm still all about it. I'm not going to change that. Corey Joseph is in a good matchup. Shooter plays no defense. Take advantage of that, all right, guys? I'm going to hold off on Lynn. I'm going to keep him in the back of my mind for now. I'm going to hold off on him and just see what else I can do to maximize. Quincy AC, I think, can get into the center position. Nope, he can't. And Wilson Chandler got to go. So power forward. I'm gonna roll the dice on Dirk. I think Dirk, he needs 36. His floor, I don't even think he has a 5-time value floor. I'm not really excited about Dirk. But with Noel out, I think Dirk will be forced to play. And in a lineup like this, Dirk has upside with DeRozan and Harden and Snell. I think we can break through the roof. So Dirk is a good play. I'm gonna put him as my power forward. Is good. I'm gonna get Dirk in there, and then for center, I'm gonna go with a sub 7K Dwight in 2 games. He put up over 40s. Valanciunas is really kind of soft. I don't really believe in him. He has a safe floor in the 30s. He can get you into the 40s. What we need tonight is just about 40 for Dwight Howard. In an up-paced game, at home, season average is there. The matchup is there. And the upside is there. There's a Plumlee is a good look, but I'm not gonna look at him because I don't know what's going on with Jokic. I don't like to guess. Monroe has a lot of upside for his cheap price. In 2 games, he only played 25 minutes, and he had 44 points against Indiana. And with the injuries that's going on, I don't mind putting some Monroe. Monroe and who did I say before that I like? Dwight Howard. The thing with Monroe is he can get you 13 and 20, man, and you'll be upset. So if he has a good game, I don't think it'll hurt me. But Dwight floor is a little more safe, and he can have the upside. I'm gonna go with Dwight, and then rounding out for 4,800. Let's see what we got. Valanciunas, he's coming to form. A sub 5K Valanciunas against Dwight. I'm gonna leave Valanciunas alone. The matchup's not there. Booker is interesting with let's see if you guys I have 3 minutes. Let me see what you guys think. Dirk is a great choice. I don't like Hardaway Jr. No. Dirk or Plumlee. Plumlee if he starts. They're both good choices. Probably get both of them in if you can, but on this lineup it doesn't seem possible. Valanciunas is scary, man. I'm not gonna chase one good game when he's been struggling. That's not smart. Trevor Booker, I think, get extra minutes tonight. And if I'm gonna go Quincy AC, I feel comfortable. And you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's go up and see because I can come down on Corey Joseph. I don't have to play Corey Joseph. There's really nobody in this area that I really like. So a handcuff with Booker and Quincy AC, I think if you combine their price, that's $7,700. That means to hit value, having them as a pair is about 42. And I think Quincy AC gets you about 20. Booker gets you 30. That's 50. That'll surpass value for both. I think they both give you good value. Corey Joseph, I had a gut feeling about tonight. I'm just going with my gut. Anybody against Schroeder's in play. Dwight Howard, he's been crying for the ball lately, and they've been feeding him. I think he'll get in the 40s tonight. In the 2 games against them, he's already been in the 40s. So that's a good play. Dirk, we know, is a good play because Noel is out. He has to play the minutes, and it's the Nets. Tony Snell, we spoke about, and then these 2 gunners on any given night. DeRozan screwed me on my first video, guys. I'm going back to him tonight because I love the matchup. And him and Corey Joseph, it's a night about pairs, all right? So these are my 2 lineups. I'm going to submit them. I'm going to have them on the screen, then I'm going to go to the chat. I'm banking on the upside, but I'm putting some on this one as well. They're both going to hit. Anything I touch hit unless there's like some late No, I'm not picking up Bradley. I'm not picking up Bradley. Bradley's a defender. He doesn't really have offensive upside. I don't think Bradley's a good shot. Why would I get Joseph over Beverly and Bradley or even Lou Will? Because of the matchup. Schroeder does not play defense. Everyone that goes up against Schroeder have a good game. Plus, I have DeRozan, who is liable for a bad game. So they'll balance each other out. It's a good handcuff pair. I'm not going to change it. You guys can. I'm just giving my advice. I'm not God. I can't predict the future. I can't predict basketball, but this is how I feel. Those two lineups will win you money tonight, man. I'm going to leave it on the screen. I'm going to go back and forth so you guys can see it. My timer is at 16, 15, 14. Ooh, it's coming down. Guys, these are the lineups that you want. Bowie, I want you to come back tomorrow so we can talk about it. We could look at Lou William and Patrick Beverly, and we could look at Corey Joseph, and we could see. You might be right, but that's it. Uh,